Welcome to another FontSpring tutorial. Hi, I'm John, and today I'll be showing you how to access Opentype features in Illustrator. This is part of a large course on Opentype usage, so make sure to check out fontspring.com/opentype to find out more. We have guides on multiple programs, as well as tips on how to take your designs to the next level with Opentype features. Illustrator has robust Opentype support, both in selecting default features and thanks to the Touch Type tool, making switching out individual characters quick and easy. Before we can look at the Opentype features themselves, let's talk about selecting them. First, go to Window, Type, then Opentype to bring up the Opentype glyphs window. Then select your text and check off features to enable them for the fonts. We'll talk through some of these features below. First, there are two kinds of ligatures. We have standard ligatures. These are ones you see in most fonts, such as the FF ligature here. Some fonts also have discretionary ligatures, like ST ligatures in old-school serif fonts. They're also used to connect characters, especially in script fonts. Then, we have a few sets of alternates. Contextual alternates are similar to ligatures in that they're primarily used to connect letters. Titling alts are pretty obviously for titling, often adding big swashes or widely varying the X height. There's also swashes, which are flourishes that embellish script fonts, often used at the beginning or end of words to add excitement and flair. Stylistic alternates are for changing the form of an entire font, often with a double to single story A, or switching the overall look of most vowels in scripts. Next, we have ordinals, which you can use to style this first, or fractions, which nest the fractions on top of one another properly. Continuing with numbers, you can also choose between lining and old-style numerals, as well as tabular versus proportional numerals. Tabular numbers widen the space between letters, making them all the same width, similar to a monospaced font. This lets you line up columns of numbers on multiple lines. Meanwhile, proportional numbers are the default, with each character having a different width. Old-style numerals switch between being on the line and below it, resembling lowercase letters, which is useful for interspersing numbers with text. Lining numbers are the default you're used to seeing. They're all above the line. Finally, we have style sets. They are full sets of extra characters that you can enable. They've become somewhat of a catch-all for special features lately. Many fonts use them to great effect, especially as more programs start to support it. Additionally, font makers can now label each stylistic set, making it easier to tell what the stylistic set changes at a glance. Looking here at Proxima Nova, we can see that each style set is labeled to show what the characters do. If I swap out the lowercase l, you can see that effect on the font. Now that's all well and good, but I haven't even looked at one of the best tools for Opentype features, only usable in Illustrator and InDesign, the Touch Type tool. Hit Shift-T to bring up the Touch Type tool. Alternatively, you can select a single character while using the Type tool. Below the font, you'll see alternate characters that you can select. This is especially useful for swashes, titling alts, and other type features that you'd rather only have on select characters rather than enabled for an entire section. So, if you worked with script fonts a lot, remember where this is. And that's it. With these tools, you can now put all the power of your fonts to work and take your designs to the next level. Head over to our Opentype portal on fontspring.com/opentype for more features on how to get the most out of your fonts and use Opentype features in your designs effectively. Thanks for watching.